So I wanted to let that play through twice because it's only about 18 seconds of a clip. But folks, did you see the reaction of these three journalists over here? Would I have liked to be a fly on the lapel of one of them with a little microphone and the inside thoughts that were going on? But you could see just from the body language, the eyes. So I want to go over it over this video slowly, but you're like, second by second, just so you can see the facial expressions of not only Kamala Harris, but just the tension that was in those handshakes. I mean, folks, it's unbelievable. So let's watch this all together. I want to point some of these things out. Look at that. You just waves. It's not even like a thank you. I appreciate you having me here. It was just a handshake, and then she's off to the races. And just watch her expression. You can even tell her body language, how her face is. You can't really see it, but you can just see how her body language is, and you know exactly what her facial expressions are. So just watch this here. You miss it a few seconds. It's a clip by clip. Let me see if we go back. Okay, there it is. Look at that. That's from a profile, but you can just tell. Look at the lips there. Look at the eyes. She's pissed off, folks. She did not like this one bit. Let's continue. Look at this. He's saying, "Oh boy, the guy with the pro." He's like, "What? What was that? Do I have to watch out? Do I have to make sure that before I put my keys in my car, I gotta check for a sound tonight?" Watch this, folks. Look at her face. Can't see much of his, but we'll go over this again. I mean, this is, you saw it before. Let's see if we can see. There. Let's see. Catch it one more time. It's kind of hard in between, but let's just see if we can catch it. No, it's just tough. You got to watch it. Just the last few seconds. Just check to see how her facial expression is and his as well. Let's just go back and see that again because I just think it's just so. It's just watch. Just watch. Look, it went by so fast. It went by so fast, folks. Let's see. It went by so fast. There it is. I got it. That's the face. And you can just tell by his side pro like going, "Oh, what? Aren't we supposed to ask her these kind of questions? Aren't we the National Association of Black Journalists? And she's mad at us?" And maybe they go, maybe she ain't black. Oh my God, this was such a and it's amazing how these liberals and leftists and all these um, just insanely woke YouTube channels that are out there. Midas Touch, The Bulwark, um, Occupy Democrats. There's so many others I can't think about, but how they've got to twist themselves with the mental gymnastics, twisting themselves into, word pretzels to try to stand up for Kamala Harris and her idiotic word salads. And then they tried to basically say the same thing that Donald Trump is doing, exactly the same thing. It's just, it's like we're back on in the Marvel universe and we're watching the episode of Flash, and there's these multitudes of different Earths, right? The time stream, and they're split into. So this is like another dimension. It's a parallel dimension on Earth where we see things with our own eyes and we know exactly what's going on. And yet these people in a parallel dimension are basically saying the exact opposite of what we're seeing. And we're going, what the heck are you guys talking about? Any objective person, any objective person who doesn't have a dog in the fight would be saying categorically that Kamala Harris really doesn't know how to answer these questions if it's not scripted for her. Anybody, 1,000%, I'll bet bucks. How much you want to bet? 1,000, 10,000, 15, 20, 25,000? Objective people, taking a look, are going to say, this lady never answers a question directly because she doesn't know how to or she doesn't want to. I don't think it's a want to, folks. I don't think she knows how to. Wouldn't you think that you would have a prepared, canned speech to say, what are you going to do? What are the top 3 things you're going to do to make lives better for the United States, for the United States citizens, for the people? What are they going to be? I mean, I would have at least the first one should be ready as to what I'm going to try to do. But instead, Kamala Harris goes off onto what? Oh, you know what? I was a middle class family, and my poor old mom had to work 3 jobs. And I was, in terms of a paper route, because, papers are so good. I mean, they feel so nice. You can open them up and you can fold them and you can use them underneath your cat litter box if you need to. And, people, would they identify with that? A lot of people in my neighborhood, they would identify with using a newspaper underneath the cat litter box. They would identify with that. That's how I'm going to make lives better for America. I mean, it's unbelievable, folks. And you saw it right here. Anyways, you've been watching the Dr. Nasser Shake Show. I'm your host, Dr. Nasser. If you've been done so already, subscribe to the channel, like, share, and follow. Check out our other video links above and below. My final thought is always, when you're right, you're right. And when you're left, you're wrong. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.